In this video, I'll show you a smart and quick way to get your dreamy villager and how to go shopping for your favorites, all from the one island. No more villager hunts that last for hours and countless number of Nook Mile tickets. All the villagers are in boxes. In this case, before you go villager hunting, you'll want to make sure that you have a site available, so that means it's completely vacated. The block is empty and there's a sign that's at the front without a sold sticker on it. Yet. Here's an example of just who you might find on one of these treasure islands, and you can see that they're really sought after villagers since New Horizons was released. That doesn't stop many of the existing villagers to still be very popular. One thing to note is if you do go to one of these treasure islands, whilst they might say that they've got a certain villager available, there may be times when you arrive with all excitement only to find that the villager actually is already gone or not there at all, as you can see with this vacant spot on this island. On the topic of disappointment, I do need to highlight there are 3 things that you need when it comes to this treasure island method. One is you need a Nintendo Online account, which without you can't go hunting in this particular way. The second is that you need a hell of a lot of patience, as these treasure islands are absolutely swarming with people, and whilst most of them are free, it does mean that you'll have to have the patience when someone else joins that you've only moved 1 centimeter. Ensure that you've set aside ample time for this. The third thing is what I mentioned before, is that you'll need a vacant site which looks like this. If you want to get started and learn how to find and use treasure islands, you can watch my detailed video linked in the top right corner and in the description box below. But for now, back to this video. The other way to go villager hunting is via someone you know or someone random you found on the internet. You can trade with them using Nook Mile tickets, and it's usually the case of a single villager being available and in boxes. And you can see here that this island has got more than just the one villager that's in boxes. So you can almost go shopping for the villager that you want, and in this case I really wanted Sherb again on one of my islands. This is the dialogue that happens when it comes to trading and inviting someone that's in boxes back to your island. If you've never done this before, please do check out another video that I did on villager trading, which I'll link at the top right and in the description below. That's on the other side of the fence, so that's if you're hosting someone who's in boxes. This here is the dialogue on the inviting or incoming side. Please do note that this invitation will not save until someone either leaves or enters this particular island, or you leave. Even though I've just invited Sherb, you'll find that you can actually invite someone else if I've decided to change my mind. So if I speak to Rold here, he'll actually offer himself to come to my island. So if you ever do change your mind, you can sort of override it. I've never tried this personally, but if you've ever overridden an invitation like this, let me know in the comments below. I'd also love to know if you've ever done villager hunting this way before, or do you normally just use Dodo Airlines and mystery flights? Now you can see we've got a massive selection when it comes to these treasure islands. I personally have spent a small fortune on Nook Mile tickets just to find the villager that I really wanted, and historically it's been one of the villagers in the top 10 lists. Everybody wants them, and they're often hard to come by when going on mystery flights. Back to my villager hunt on hand. Right now you can see that Sherb has moved out, and this has happened because someone either came to the island or left the island. So that means that this deal is done and he's coming to my island. So the next thing we need to do is the obligatory check. Once you land back on your island, there will be a sold sticker that says this spot is reserved for Sherb's new home. And there you have it. That's just one other way that you can get the villager that you want on your terms. So let me know who is your favorite villager and how many Nook Mile tickets have you spent to get them, and have you used this method of villager hunting? Oh, and as mentioned earlier, here are 2 videos that you might want to check out next or later.